Bitcoin has been having a big dump straight back towards the downside. But do not get fooled by this Bitcoin dump towards the downside, because it is exactly coming back towards major levels of support. So we are going to need to be talking about that exactly, how this Bitcoin dump is actually looking very bullish for the Bitcoin price, and many more things, because yes, Q4 is about to be starting tomorrow. So we need to be talking about that exactly. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 100 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that short term. And yes, once again, we can be seeing it perfectly playing out. Bitcoin has just been consolidating at around that CME close price during the course of the weekend, at exactly at the point where the CME futures chart opened again. Well, we got this massive dump towards the downside. We broke down below this important level of support in that short term, and yes, we crashed even lower. Now, I am going to be telling you why you should not be getting fooled by this Bitcoin dump over here and why this is actually going to be a bullish thing. But first of all, what is actually a very interesting fact once again is that we once again saw record amount of spot Bitcoin ETF inflows exactly at the Bitcoin top. Now, is this really going to be the Bitcoin top? I don't really know. I'm not sure. I think we're going to be pushing even higher regardless. But yeah, what is very interesting is that in the past couple of months, I've been saying all of the time, at record amount of inflows, Bitcoin usually tends to top, and at record amount of outflows, Bitcoin usually tends to bottom. These ETF inflows are behaving a lot like the retail people, and that is why when the majority is selling, well, we usually tend to bottom, and when the majority tends to be buying, we usually tend to be topping out, and that is exactly what is happening once again. However, I do not really think this is going to be a major Bitcoin top. Why? Because first of all, we are retesting this major level of previous resistance right now, turning into a support, so we can easily be seeing a big bounce from off this level over here. On top of that, we are also having this double bottom breakout, of course, towards the upside, and we are exactly retesting that neckline level of support at this current moment. So I would not become too bearish at this level. Yes, if we're going to be falling down below again, that could be bearish, and then we need to be having a look into towards lower levels getting reached. In my opinion, the 61.7k level, this previous level of resistance, right now flipping in towards support, but right now that is not happening, and this is still definitely looking very bullish. And yes, of course, we can be seeing a lot of confluence also from of this level over here, these previous highs, right? And also at the same time, this level over here. This is a very important level, a lot of confluence coming on from of this level, previous resistance, a previous support, right now in that imminent short term as well. On that 4-hourly time frame, this previous level of resistance right now flipping in towards support. So I would definitely consider this to be very bullish, a bullish retest right now happening. And yes, you also just need to keep in mind that Bitcoin is still trading inside of this uptrend, and we are just basically retesting this trend line level of support. So we can be expecting a little bit of a bounce. Now, if we're going to be breaking down below this low over here, in that case, yes, we're going to be flipping this uptrend once again into what's a downtrend in a short term, but that is definitely not happening right now. The trend is still your friend, and the trend is still towards the upside. So anyways, yes, also the Bitcoin funding rates are still looking very bullish. They are even negative on some exchanges, some time, but right now they're definitely below the 0.01% mark, so below the neutral level for the Bitcoin funding rate. So majority of the Bitcoin market is still shorting, while we are approaching a very bullish quarter and a very bullish month of Q4 and October. So yes, of course, we have been having a look into this chart for so many times already on this channel. Now, tomorrow we are about to be entering this bullish period for Bitcoin. Also on top of that, yes, we can be having a look into FTX actually repaying this 16 billion US dollars, which will be causing a massive bump. Now, we have got some more data and some more news coming out, because on October the 7th, we are going to be getting even more information about this. But definitely whenever this is going to be happening, well, it is going to be having a massive bullish effect on the market. Anyways, yeah, also still stocks compared towards the Bitcoin price, stocks are still just exploding, while Bitcoin is still being left behind. Bitcoin is still just consolidating downwards, but anytime soon, Bitcoin is going to be next as well. If the stock market is going to be keeping up this momentum towards the upside, guys, definitely Bitcoin is going to be next to be reaching new all-time highs. Also, still at the same time, gold is also exploding towards the upside. So it is only going to be a matter of time before Bitcoin is going to be following next. Anyways, I would not get fooled by this Bitcoin dump we are getting right now in the short term. I would have a look into this at an exact Bitcoin retest over here. If we're going to be falling down below, yes, then we're going to be getting a little bit more cautious, but that is not going to be the case at all right now. Anyways, guys, if you're going to be getting interested in trading right now with this perfect opportunity, well, make sure to be checking out these two links down below, because over on OKX, you can right now be claiming a 30% trading fee discount and a $60,000 deposit bonus. And over on Bybit, you can be claiming a $500 free trade and a $40,000 deposit bonus, which this free trade you can be exactly opening during this retest we are getting right now. So make sure to be checking it out with that link down below. Claim your bonuses right now. Sign up a new account over on Bybit, sign up a new account over on OKX, and claim your bonuses. Anyways, guys, with that being said, yes, this is still just going to be the most important level for Bitcoin on that weekly time frame to be breaking above. And already on this chart, on that weekly time frame, we can be seeing that we are getting a little bit of a rejection right now at this current moment. So yes, of course, we are not going to be breaking above this level of resistance very easily, but the more times we are going to be knocking on this door, the more likely it is eventually going to become to be getting a breakout above. And right now, we are already knocking on this door for the 1, 2, 3, 4th, and the 5th time right now already. So yeah, it is becoming more and more likely that we are going to be seeing this break above. Anyways, also from off this bull flag pattern, this is going to be the same level of resistance we really need to be breaking above in order for us to confirm this bullish breakout towards the upside and then ultimately see a break like this towards the upside. I think we're going to be at it absolutely parabolic whenever we're going to be breaking this one out towards the upside. Anyways, guys, on that monthly time frame, well, yesterday it was actually looking like for the first time we were going to be closing higher than the previous red candle after this 8-month consolidation. What you can be having a look in towards right here is that every single green candle was not higher than that previous red candle, right? We were trading inside of this downtrend, but right now it is looking like, and we are getting very close towards actually closing a higher green candle than the previous red candle. So making, that first higher high right on that monthly time frame. Now we still have 17 hours left, so let's have a look if we are indeed going to be closing above or if we're going to be closing underneath. That is still going to be exciting to watch. Anyways, guys, during this Bitcoin dump towards the downside, well, some of the altcoins are still just exploding towards the upside. And yes, we can be having a look in towards the Bitcoin dominance, getting an ever so slight correction from of this level over here. Now let's see if we're going to be getting this alt season getting started anytime soon. If the Bitcoin dominance is going to be crashing towards the downside, all of the money will be flowing from Bitcoin in towards altcoins, which is happening right now ever so slightly. But whenever we're going to be getting this major crash towards the downside, well, then the altcoin season is really going to be getting started. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And I can also see you in another update video tomorrow morning.